Hello, dear final year students of B Pharmacy. Once again, I welcome you all in this online session of classes. So, as we have started unit number 2, which is regression, and in the previous video, we have seen about regression lines and least square method. Now, to continue this, let's see the next topic, which is least square point of a straight line, which is just related to the least square method only, in which we just saw let y equals to a plus bx be any given straight line for n observations. Now we can find n residuals by ei is equals to yi minus a plus b of xi, where I is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to so on n. Now the sum of the squares of residuals is given by e is equals to summation of I is equals to 1 to n ei square. Now if we just put down the value of ei from here in this equation, e will become, the sum of square of residuals will become e is equals to summation of yi minus a plus b xi ka whole square. Since e is a function of two parameters a and b, here we will find a and b such that e is minimum. So the necessary condition of e to be minimum, any necessary condition to minimize any function is we generally differentiate that function with respect to the variable. So here, since two variables are there, so we will partially differentiate this e with respect to a, as well as we will partially differentiate e with respect to b. You might have studied partial differentiation, so we are going to partially differentiate this with respect to a and b and put and substitute equals to 0. First of all, let's differentiate with respect to a. So if we are going to differentiate e, that this is equation e with respect to a, we are going to get 2 into summation of xi into yi minus a plus b of xi. Okay, now if we just to transpose this to the right hand side, the equation will become, and multiply this summation xi to both the terms, equation will become summation of xi yi minus a into summation of xi plus b into summation xi into xi. Now xi into xi will become xi square. Now summation of xi yi is equals to a into summation of xi plus b into summation of xi square. That's the first equation. Now similarly, if we partially differentiate that equation of e with respect to b and put equals to 0, we will get similarly b into summation of xi plus n into a is equals to summation of yi, where I is equals to from 1 to n. Okay, now after solving these two equations, now these equations number 1 and equation number 2 are known as normal equations, which are very famous equations known as normal equations. Equation number 1 and 2, we can get, after solving these equations, we can get the required values of a and b. Now let's do one example. Using the method of least square, find an equation of the form y is equals to a plus bx that fits the given data. Some observations are given to you, the values of set of x and y. The x is having the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and corresponding values of y are 1, 3, 5, 8, 10 and 12. So as we know, the normal equations of least square fit of a straight line are, as we have seen in the previous topic, equation number 1 and 2 are this. See, we need something summation of xi square, summation of xi, summation of yi and summation of xi yi to be substituted in these two equations. इन दोनों इक्वेशन में पुट करने के लिए आपको कुछ पैरामीटर्स चाहिए, समीशन ऑफ xi, समीशन ऑफ yi, समीशन ऑफ xi का स्क्वायर एंड समीशन ऑफ xi yi. Okay, now let's find out this using one table. X, the values of x are so, the values of y, and now let's find out sum of these xi. Xi means general values of xi. X, so this is summation of x is 15, summation of y is 39, x into y, because we need summation of xy also. X into, if you will multiply 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 3, 3, x square, just square the values of x. After that, add these values. So this is summation of xy and this is summation of x square. So therefore, we can note down the values. Summation of xi is equals to 15, summation of yi is equals to 39, summation of xi yi is equals to 137, and summation of x square is equals to 55. So using equation number 1 and 2, we will get the values. Substitute these values in equation number 1 and 2. So equations will become 137 is equals to 15a plus 55b and 39 is equals to 15b plus 6a. Now you know to solve these equations, either you can solve with substitution method, elimination method or cross multiplication method that you have studied in your 10th standard. we will get the values of A as 0.85 and B as 2.25. Let me show you how we have solved this equation. So students, here you can see that I have solved these equations by elimination method. So the value of B we have got as 2.257. We can write down 2.25, and the value of A we have got as 0.8575. We can generally write down that after rounding off 0.85. So at the last, when we will put these values in equation y is equals to a plus bx, because we need the answer in this form only. So put the values of a and b over here. So equation will become, required equation that fits the line, straight line will become y is equals to 0.85 plus 2.25 into x, and that's your required equation. So today we have done this least square method, that is least square points that fits the regression curve, regression line. So in the next videos we will do the further topics of this chapter. So till then, thank you and have a nice day.